A birth chart without a number 6, the test of love. A life filled with love, a harmonious home, and days full of laughter. These seemingly simple pleasures are often the deepest desires of many, and it wasn't until level 2 of life management with Numerology courses, when we had more time to listen to each other's stories, did we finally start to uncover the truth. Many of the participants of our programs are those with both status and wealth, but despite it all, there's still this void in their lives, the vast emptiness in their hearts, the stormy relationships, the constant turmoil of the emotions, all of it a constant struggle that leads to their unhappiness. Curiously, as we examine their birth charts, a striking pattern emerges. Their birth charts are entirely devoid of the number 6, even when they have filled with their full name. This absence represents a blind spot in matters of love, suggesting that the universe has presented them with a unique life lesson to learn the art of loving. Have you ever just sat back and asked yourself, have we shown ourselves enough love? A participant well into her 40s, someone we would have thought has had her fair share of joy, anger, love, and hate, but in the 5 minutes of her confession, she had revealed, I am often busy worrying about so many things, and that makes me unhappy. On the outside, facing everyone here, I always present this cheerful face, but at home, behind closed doors, I'm so pricky and critical to my own loved ones. As a person with the ruling number 3, I can see the reason for her tendency to be critical and difficult towards her family members. However, if she was well aware of this nature but still allows the ego of the number 3 to dictate her behavior, then she would be the one at fault here. She desired love, but chose to pursue a coldly pragmatic approach to life, unwilling to both love and be loved. So how could she be happy? Lacking the number 6 in her birth chart, she should recognize that she has come to this life to master the test of love, starting with self-love. I asked her, have you been practicing gratitude exercises, Ho'oponopono meditation, and energy management techniques from level 1? She apologized for not doing so, and this is the reason for her unhappiness, neglecting the exercises that should help maintain her energy levels in trying times. When your negative energy is overflowing, if you not push yourself towards positivity, towards being someone full of love and compassion, where would you find it in yourself to bring love to others? For situations like this, I often use the analogy of a tree's roots. Imagine a tree that is unwell. You only focus on taking care of what is visible to the eye. Catch the caterpillars, water the trunk, trim the leaves, and you forget there's the roots as well, the source of health and everything else. If the roots are unhealthy, the tree will eventually wither, no matter how much we tend to its surface. To cultivate a thriving tree, we must nourish its roots, ensuring a strong foundation for its growth. Likewise, we humans may yearn for love and happiness from others, but if we neglect our inner selves and fail to love ourselves, we become weak, lacking love, and feeling incomplete. Just as the tree needs healthy roots to thrive, we need a strong inner foundation to cultivate love and fulfillment. The feelings of uncertainty and loneliness experienced by a friend above are common among those with a missing number 6. However, the universe tests are nuanced and vary from person to person, depending largely on their karma and blessings that they have in their current lives. In another case, the test of love manifested immediately after birth. Rejected by her parents, the child was abandoned on the doorstep and taken care of by a passerby. Only later did she learn the truth from her neighbors. The conflicts with her in-laws and the revelation of her abandonment as a child had deeply wounded her inner child. She confided, "I am someone who easily drained and often feel alone. I long for a life full of love, but it seems so out of reach." Her wish, simple as it sounds, is something many people crave for. I reminded her of a Dharma talk I listened to where Venerable Trí Quảng said that when we were born, we were given 5 blessings: beauty, health, wealth, happiness, and wisdom. If you have all 5 of those blessings, congratulations, you are incredibly fortunate. But if you are missing some, it's a sign from the universe telling you that there are areas you need to work on. The fewer blessings you have, the more and the longer the test will come your way. Looking back, the misfortunes and struggles that have plagued her life since childhood told us her capital of blessings are running out, particularly the blessings of happiness. And so her mission in this life is to focus on cultivating her blessings. It's time we stopped dwelling on the past, stopped feeding the resentment of her struggles thus far. By accepting the past and making positive daily changes, I believe that she can gradually transform her karma and find greater stability. And there are so many more tests of love for those with our number 6. The conflicts in their marriages, the distance between parent-child, the hurts from within the social circles. Each story was filled with tears and heart touch. That day, with each confession, it was as if a stone had been lifted from every person's heart. But tears alone wouldn't be able to solve the problems. The real challenge lay in looking inward, reflecting on our lives to find the true cause behind these tests. When things don't go as planned, there are always a reason. It's no coincidence that we've been thrown together, those of us without the number 6. Each of us yearns for love and connections, but cannot yet find it in ourselves to conquer these tests sent by the universe. We are caught in a constant struggle to overcome these obstacles. Now, let's have a look at these questions and reflect on our own lives in order to adjust ourselves. Number 1. Have you shown yourselves enough love? Have you been busy taking care of others, showering others with love and affection, yet forgetting that you too also need love? Loving yourself is not selfish. Imagine yourself as a battery, fully charged and ready to bring love to others. But without stopping to recharge your own energy, it is inevitable that the battery would exhaust itself and burn out completely. Inside you then, there will still remain an emptiness, and along with it, the resentment and anger. Even though I've poured my heart and soul into loving others, why do I still feel so unloved? Now you understand why. Before you can pour out love to others, you must first fill your own cup, and then you will now balance and harmony in your own life. Number 2, are there sirens going off in your relationships? At this point, you must be aware that these are difficult tests that must be solved in this life. Before diving in these tests, remember my first point: love yourself first. Your relationships will fall into place more easily when you've got your own heart sorted. First, we revisit the gratitude, Ho'oponopono meditation, and thought reframing exercises introduced in Level 1. Instead of dwelling on their flaws and imperfections, we learn to embrace them. Write down things you appreciate about others, visualize their smiles while practicing Ho'oponopono, and send them blessings. Commit to this for at least 3 months and 10 days, and you'll notice a positive shift in your interactions. For particularly challenging relationships like those with in-laws or people who've hurt your inner child deeply, you might consider practicing the meditation of penance and forgiveness. Many people, including my family and customers, have found these practices helpful in improving their relationships. One of the customers of our Letting Go tour used to harbor deep resentment towards her own mother. After 2 years of practicing penance and forgiveness meditation, she's now welcoming her mother to live with her again. It's true that some heart wounds take time to heal, but if you cling to resentment instead of striving to change, nothing will improve. By making small changes day by day, eventually you will notice the difference, the shine in your eyes, the aura you carry. Your words will silently carry more weight, and you gradually improve the relationships around you. Number 3. Nourishing your blessings is a must if you have little of them. To do that, we must actively cultivate gratitude and kindness to attract more blessings into your life. For those in better financial circumstances, contributing to community projects to support your community and surroundings can be a meaningful way to create blessings. On the other hand, it does not have to be monetary support. You can still make a meaningful contribution to the society through simple acts of kindness like offering a compassionate smile, speaking kindly, or helping others. Just this is enough to create a positive impact and contribute to a more peaceful and joyful world. Of course, engaging in good deeds should not just be motivated by our self-interest, but rather than lamenting our situation. Doing so is a great way for us to take the first step in proactively mending our own shirt. This podcast is specifically for those who like the number 6 in the birth charts and feel as though matters of love are indeed their blind spots. However, I hope it also offers valuable insights for those who are still struggling to find peace, happiness, and fulfillment in love. Rather than questioning your identity or dwelling on your struggles, focus on embracing a version of yourself that is filled with love and positivity. Eventually, I'm sure you can transform your life and your relationships to a brighter version of themselves. It's still you, but more loving. It's still you, but happier. Best wishes of peace and love to everyone. November 2024, Lê Đỗ Quỳnh Hương and Mercury team.